본인께서 이끌고 있는 올터틀스가 국내에는 알려진 기업이 아니라서 생소합니다. 특히 서비스 자체가 올터틀스의 서비스 중 하나인 만큼 설명이 필요한데 올터틀스가 어떤 그룹인지 소개를 부탁드립니다.
We started All Turtles about 5 years ago, and our goal is just to build products that matter, build products that the world needs, and do it as efficiently as possible. The name comes from this idea. It's from turtles all the way down. It's this concept that the planet rests on the back of a giant elephant, and the elephants are on the back of a turtle, and then it's turtles all the way down after that. I thought this was just an elegant concept. Everything that we build because we're standing on the shoulders of the people who came before us, and we're supporting the next generation of people. Plus, my last company was an elephant, and so the next one has to be a turtle.
본인이 생각하기에 서비스를 활용할 만한 업종 혹은 환경으로는 어떤 조건들이 있을까요?
Well, the goal of is to really help you be great at video, which means that anyone who needs to be great at video can benefit from it. So the real question is, who needs to be great at video? And we think the answer now is almost everyone. And keep in mind that being great at video is more than just about how to look into a camera and make a recording, although that's an important part of it. It's also being great at the whole workflow associated with video, watching them, responding, giving comments, giving feedback. The entire flow that a company uses to be great at video is something that does. And I think that being great at video is going to become one of the most important new skills for people entering the workforce, for students, for companies, really for anyone that wants to work in the distributed fashion. Now, some people will work fully distributed from everywhere, forever. Other people will sometimes come into an office and sometimes work distributed, but almost every institution in the world from now on is going to have aspects of communication of people that aren't in the same place. Sometimes people are going to be on video, sometimes people are going to be in person, and the advantages of being great at video is more important now than ever. So we started for employees, for companies, for students, but I think that the benefits really reach almost every living person.
으흠의 성장 전략과 앞으로의 계획은 어떻게 됩니까?
When we started the company, we made a 4-year plan, and this was our 4-year plan that we presented to all of our investors. We raised about $136 million so far on this plan, and it basically said that every year we're going to do one thing. It's one word per year for 4 years. During our first year, the whole goal was just to get started. It was to make something. Hire some people, raise some money, put a product in the world, make it so that there was something rather than nothing. We finished our first year on June 1st of 2021, and we started year 2, and the goal for year 2 was product. We wanted to make sure that we made something, a product, that we knew was very, very important, very helpful for some people, for somebody, that it really had a deep effect on their life. And we did that. And we know that because we talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people tell us the effect that it's had in the past year on their school, on their work, on their business. And so our whole year 2, which just ended a month ago, was about finding that product market fit. And so now we're 1 month into year 3, and the goal of year 3 is scale. So once we put something in the world and we got started, and we know it's pretty good for some people, the goal this year is to scale it, is to reach as many people as possible. So we have to make sure that the product is very easy to use. So we've just released the web version of We're making many improvements to make it much simpler. And we have to start thinking about scale for the first time. Really, before, we never thought about scale because we were so focused on product. But now that we know the product is good, we're focusing on scale. We're very interested in working with different partners and companies to help our distribution. We're interested in every country and every language, and I am psyched. I am very excited to be working with users and partners in Korea to really help figure out how do we get these communication superpowers to as many people as possible. So we spend this year focusing on scale, and then next year will be year 4, where the goal is profit, where we have to make sure that we make enough money that the company can be a self-sustaining business going forward. And so that was our 4-year plan. We're exactly halfway through it, just started year 3. Let's see how it goes.
홈페이지의 Q&A를 보면은 광고도 없고 데이터도 수익화하지 않는다고 되어 있습니다. 그러면서 으흠은 제품을 충분히 즐길 때만 돈을 벌 것이라고 적혀있는데 이는 모델의 수익화보다는 사용자 생태계 확장하는 게 우선이라고 생각하기 때문입니까?
We have a very old-fashioned business model at Mm-hmm. We say the product is the product, not you. Sometimes you hear this on the internet. You hear it said that if you're not sure what the product is, then you're the product. If you're not sure how a company makes money, then they make money because of you, like you're the product. And we say that's not what we are. Our product is our product. So we only make money a very old-fashioned way, which we call direct revenue only. Direct revenue means we make money when people or companies pay us to use our product. And that's it. It's very old-fashioned. It's the way that most companies made money 200 years ago. I still think that's the best way to do it. So we never have any advertising, no indirect revenue, no data mining. We're not trying to make money in any kind of clever way from your attention or from your data. We're only trying to make money by making a product that people and companies want to use and pay us to use. So we have free, premium, and teams versions of the product. Everyone can use a limited version of Mm-hmm for free, which is, I think, still very useful. But then if you want to get the full experience, you can upgrade to premium, to Mm-hmm Premium. And then we have a teams version, which is great for use at work. And we have many people using this at work and many companies paying for it itself. And we have big discounts for educational use because we think that Mm-hmm is also really great for education.
마지막으로 국내에 있는 으흠의 잠재적인 고객들에게 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
My message to everyone, our fans in Korea, all of our partners, is to be a great communicator. I think this is really the most important aspect of success in this new world. The world is getting very complicated. There's a lot of bad information. There's a lot of confusion. If you can find a way to be a great communicator, as a person, you'll have a great advantage in your company or in your school. And as a company, companies that are great at communicating to their customers, to their investors, to their employees have a fantastic advantage. So this is the most important thing. I challenge everyone to try to be a great communicator and to use the new tools, not just to use all the new tools available to improve your communication. I think it's really important to remember this loop that for creative people, for knowledge workers, quality of life improves quality of work, and quality of work improves quality of life. I think there's a huge opportunity in Korea to think about how to improve the quality of life, the everyday life of everyone, and trust that that improvement will result in an improvement in the quality of work, because we're all competing in the knowledge economy, and happier, healthier people do better work. And that improvement in the quality of work will lead to improvement in quality of life, and you get a positive feedback cycle that spins. I found this to be very true in my life, and I am sure that we can learn a lot about this loop by working with our partners and customers in Korea, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm very much looking forward to being in Korea in person. I hope to travel for the first time since COVID in a couple of months to go to Korea, to do all of the things that only make sense at the top of that pyramid, eating really great food, bonding with people, seeing some old friends, making new friends. So thank you very much. Take care.